Hey, are your friends and other people telling you that your swing is too long and that's why you're not playing good quality golf? Well, the truth of the matter is, maybe it is too long. But why is it too long? Well, you've come to the right place because I'm going to tell you exactly why your swing is too long and more importantly, how you can fix it. I'm PGA teaching professional Todd Cope, and one of the most common things that golfers hear, and I got to be honest, at times I tell them too, is that your swing is too long and that's why you're struggling with contact and hitting the ball consistently day in and day out. So first of all, I want to talk about what should the length of swing be, and then I'm going to give you a setup tip and something that you can do in your takeaway that can help you actually shorten up that golf swing. So let's dive right into it. So first of all, length of swing. I've got a 6-iron here. Now generally speaking, the length of the swing should be at a point where the hands get above your trail shoulder and the club shaft is somewhere between parallel to the ground, notice here, right? And a little bit shorter. That's our reference point. If your club is past parallel, I'm going to consider that for today's purposes a swing that's too long. So how are we going to fix that? Well, number one is it could literally be in your setup. So when people get set up, a lot of amateur golfers make this mistake. When they get set up, their arms disconnect from their body early, and when they disconnect early, they run away from them and they get too long. So how do you fix that? Well, go ahead and grip it in your lead hand and take your lead arm and put it up and on top of your chest. So notice I'm taking my arm and I'm literally putting it up and on top of my chest, and I'm feeling a nice connection point right here. So if I do it from down the line, lift it up, put it on top. Now, when I get set in and I take the club away, I want to maintain that connection point. And when I do that, my arms are going to move with my body, which is going to help me keep the swing shorter at the top. Also, there's a lot of great things that it does in terms of your takeaway for club face control and other things like that. So that's tip number one, is get that lead arm up on top. Now, tip number two has to do with pressure movement. So when you're set up, when you're set in there, you're going to have your weight a little bit on your lead foot. Okay, so you're set up there on your lead foot, and what you're going to do is as you start your takeaway, you're going to shift your weight slightly to the right. Now, as you shift your weight to the right, I also want you to feel like it moves towards your heel. Okay, and as it moves towards your heel, that's going to actually work as a braking system and help you keep your swing a little bit shorter. A lot of golfers, when they get set in there, they tend to just drift and they get to the outside of their foot. So tip number two, start a little left, shift to the right, but more importantly, make sure it shifts towards your heel. So if your swing is too long, that's okay, but how do you fix it? Well, this tip in terms of your setup, this tip in terms of your takeaway can help you shorten up that swing and improve your contact.